Hello everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 bringing to you some very exciting and shocking news from the world of DC movies, where it has been announced and confirmed by Gal Gadot herself that James Gunn is in development to make Wonder Woman 3. Now, of course, for me, this is very exciting news. I couldn't be more happier. Gal Gadot is finally going to get her trilogy that she so rightly deserves. But at the same time, I am very surprised to hear this news because I was under the impression that Gal Gadot, for all intent and purposes, was done. Because after Wonder Woman 84, which, let's be honest, wasn't as good as the first Wonder Woman movie, because the first Wonder Woman movie was an absolute classic. Wonder Woman 84, although it had some good points, there were some good moments, and it had good intentions, it failed to follow up on the first movie, and it wasn't as good as it could have been. And Patty Jenkins, of course, stepped away from Wonder Woman, so it looked like Wonder Woman was pretty much in the can. And I think Gal Gadot said something on the lines that she was under contract, but nothing was confirmed. But I was under the impression that she wasn't going to do another one unless Patty Jenkins was on board, because the two of them had a very good working relationship and a good rapport with the Wonder Woman character. So, very interesting and bizarre news, to say the very least, because James Gunn has pretty much taken over the running of the DC cinematic universe. The DCU is pretty much dead in the water after the Flash movie. Blue Beetle is supposed to be the start of a brand new cinematic universe. And I thought that they would want all traces of the DCEU completely erased. So, hearing this news that Gal Gadot is going to be getting her third Wonder Woman movie is very surprising. But at the same time, she deserves it, because I wouldn't really want to see, you know, two solo movies and we don't finish it off with a third one. It just seems a bit odd. It would almost be like Christian Bale having two excellent Batman movies, but he doesn't get to have a third one. I mean, we've seen that with Andrew Garfield. He's had two amazing Spider Man movies, but he has not got a third one. So I'm really pleased that Gal Gadot is getting a third Wonder Woman movie. But at the same time, it's very strange because you would think James Gunn would want to push his new DCU cinematic universe. He wouldn't want anything to do with the DCEU. But I'm sure James Gunn knows what he's doing. He's got a good track record, as we've seen with the Suicide Squad and the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. So he knows what he's doing. I trust him, and I'm really excited to see what he has in store for Wonder Woman 3. It's going to be very interesting, to say the very least. Now, in terms of where the movie takes place, I'm hoping it takes place in modern times, because we've had the first one set in World War One. We've had the second one take place in the mid 80s. So hopefully, for the third one, they skip ahead and we jump to modern times and we see Diana operating in a modern world as she tries to adapt in her surroundings. So we'll just have to see, really. But I'm very pleased to hear this news. Little bit surprised, but I'm not complaining. I love Gal Gadot. And anybody who's listened to my past videos or the reviews that I've done with Rex the Boss 11, you know how we all feel about Gal Gadot. For me, she is the definitive live action portrayal of the character, and nobody has brought more warmth, love, and class to Wonder Woman quite like Gal Gadot since the legendary Linda Carter of the 1970s. And I'm really pleased that Gal Gadot is getting to finish off her trilogy, and it's well and truly deserved. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what James Gunn has in store for Wonder Woman 3. So that's going to be it for me. I am going to wrap this up now. What's your thoughts on this news? Are you excited? How do you feel about James Gunn developing One Norman 3. Are you excited about it? Where do you see this movie fitting in with James Gunn's DCU cinematic universe? Do you think it could be a reboot of the character? Where do you think the movie could take place? Could it take place in modern times? Could it take place in the 90s? Or do you think they might go back in time to the aftermath of World War One? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see all of you next time. So until then, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.